Hi folks, how's it going? Whew. It is another scorcher. So just a tiny update. Remember a couple or 3 videos ago, I don't know, when Cindy Lou and I were on the La Manche Trail and I hurt my back. Well, I've not been able to hike since because of the back injury, so I'm going to physiotherapy once a week. Plus we have had so many heat warnings here on Newfoundland, which it's been hotter than usual for Newfoundland. It is incredibly dry. There's fire bans, wildfires going, and water conservation orders. So it's just not been a good idea to go out hiking even if I wasn't injured. So once my back is better and I feel comfortable carrying like a 30-pound backpack for a few kilometers, then we will be back out. So today we are close to home, and we're just sitting out here in the scorching heat, but I found some shade, and I just wanted to talk about bug dope and sunscreen. Bug dope being insect repellent. Okay, so let's start with this one, permethrin. This product is not available in Canada. So this bottle is empty. My aunt brought it up to me a couple of years ago. Permethrin is banned in Canada because it is harmful to aquatic insects, and aquatic insects are necessary to feed fish and stuff. So if you have, and it doesn't matter whether it's permethrin or any other bug stuff on, or even sunscreen, if you have these things on and then you go and wash yourself in a body of water, then you're polluting that water. So it's best to, if you're going to go in swimming and you have sunscreen on or you have bug dope on, wash that off first away from the water source and then go in swimming. Really safe to be used on pets gear. So Cindy Lou's gear is treated as well. Just don't spray it near the dog. This one, DEET, I have the kids version because I don't like to use a lot of chemical, and DEET is toxic to pets, so I don't use DEET anymore since I got Cindy Lou. DEET is also very, it can melt your gear, like on fabrics like this, or like this sit pad, your backpack, your tent. Do not spray DEET on your clothes or on your gear because it may melt it. A couple of years ago, I think it was 2023, I was watching Taylor, the New Hampshire hiker, on her second through hike of the Appalachian Trail, and her bottle of DEET, she had a bottle of, I think, Bob's DEET bug spray, and she had it in the same pocket as her Garmin. I think it was either in the pocket or something, and the DEET opened up and spilled all over her Garmin. So then her Garmin malfunctioned, the plastic actually melted and the Garmin malfunctioned, and it kept calling SOS while she was out on trail. So the SOS response was texting her and calling her mom and everything, so she had to get a whole new Garmin. So DEET, be very, very careful with DEET. It's toxic to pets, toxic to babies. If you're using it on children, younger children but not babies, get the diluted one, and don't put it on your gear. Yeah, it's nasty stuff. And she's eating the grass. Okay. And then this one, sans DEET. It's actually DEET-free picaridin, or icaridin, we call it here in Canada, or picaridin in the US. This is safe around pets. I wouldn't spray it directly on the pets or babies. It's safe for babies over the age of 2 months. Again, it is a chemical, so I don't like to cover myself in a whole bunch of chemicals. So I do usually take bug spray with me. Because I've treated my clothes, I don't tend to spray a whole lot of, and I don't get bothered by, I don't tend to get a lot of bites from insects anyway. I think that's because I don't use anything scented. Like, I have no sweet smelling shampoo or laundry stuff, so I don't smell sweet, so the bugs tend to stay away from me. I get annoyed by the buzzing when they're around my head, but I don't tend to get a whole lot of bites. So I have these two. I completely forgot until this morning when I was getting ready to film this. Completely forgot that I had this one that is safe for dogs, Citro Bug. It's for dogs and horses. It's got citra, lemon, eucalyptus, pine needle, geranium, and camphor essential oils in here. I think I got this last year somewhere, and then I got this just a couple of weeks ago at Atlantic. It's made in Nova Scotia. It has lemon eucalyptus, and it's made specifically for dogs, but it can also be used on people. I expect this is safe for people as well because it's just essential oils. So this, I sprayed it on Cindy Lou when we were out hiking on the La Manche Trail. She wasn't too keen on the smell of it, and it is kind of a strange smell, but it seemed to work. If you do by chance get a tick on you, should have some tick tweezers to get it off and just pull it out. Don't do any of those, like put Vaseline on it or try to burn it or pour alcohol on it or salt, because it's just going to try to get away. It's going to try to get away from whatever you're putting on it, and it's going to burrow deeper into your skin. So pull it out, get down as close to the head of the tick as possible, and just pull it straight out, so that you don't leave anything behind. And then clean the area as well as you can, with, like, if you have hand sanitizer, put some hand sanitizer on it. If you have soap and water, use soap and water. So now let's talk sunscreen. I don't like to have a whole bunch of like lotions and sprays on me, because I feel like it just makes me sweat even more. So, and plus with my chemical intolerances and stuff, I don't like to have them on my skin. So I prefer to have the long sleeve sun hoodie. And I recently saw a video on YouTube. I can't remember who the creator was. I'll try and find it, and I'll put the link down below if I can find it. He did a test of like a whole bunch of different sun hoodies, like, I don't know, a dozen different sun hoodies, and the Outdoor Research, oh, there's a boat going by. The Outdoor Research Echo, which is what this is, came out on top. So I got this one like last year, end of season sale, in the fall for 50% off. So if you can find stuff 50% off, why pay full price, right? I also wear long pants. These ones are a UPF fabric as well. These are MEC brand, Mountain Equipment Company, which is now once again a Canadian brand. Huzzah! So if you, like me, are not buying American brands, then you can now shop at Mountain Equipment Company, MEC, because they are now once again Canadian owned. These pants I got, the color is discontinued, but I think the pants are still available, just in different colors. I can't remember what the pants are called. I've had them for like 3 years, I think. Also, to keep sun off you, it's a good idea to have a hat of some sort. I usually have my Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost hat. This is kind of heavy, this particular hat, so it is sweaty. So if you want something lighter, this one or something like this one is good. This is a company called Worth, W-I-R-T-H. It's a Canadian company, and it's for cycling. Not particularly for hiking, but it works for hiking because it's super lightweight, has like the vents and everything. And they donate money to mental health causes. So for people who can't afford therapy and stuff like that, they donate money to those types of causes. And then I also have this one, which you've seen me wear. I wear this a lot more now since I moved to Newfoundland because it's very often windy here, so I need to keep it cinched up so then it doesn't fly away. And it's got the wide brim, so I don't have to put the hood up. If I'm in direct sunlight, sometimes with the hood up, it's just too warm. So this is nice. It's got the wide brim, covers my ears, covers the back of my neck, and covers more of my face. So I don't have to put on so much sunscreen because I'm covered. So I also spray all of my clothes and Cindy Lou's backpack and harness. That is sprayed with the permethrin, so that we have double protection. I have double protection from the sun and from bugs, and spray socks and shoes and hat and everything. So for sprays and stuff for sunscreen, I have this brand. This is the only brand of sunscreen that until this summer I was able to use. Every other brand of sunscreen, like with the chemicals and stuff, made me break out. I would break out in hives as soon as I put them on. So a few years ago, one of my sister's neighbors recommended this one to me. And it's a Canadian brand. And they have a scented one and an unscented one, so I use the unscented. And also comes with a small. And then I found this one recently. This is an Australian brand, now available in Canada, called Blue Lizard. And it comes in, this is a sensitive one with no scent. So this is a mineral sunscreen stick to put on your skin, or like to put on your face. And then don't forget your lips. Your lips have very thin skin, so you need to also put sunscreen on your lips. My arm is getting tired. So I have the Blue Lizard sunscreen, and then I had this from last year, Think Sport. This one's an SPF 18, and this one's an SPF 15. Also for sun protection and rain protection, so it does double duty, an umbrella. This one is specifically made for sun and rain protection. It has like double layer. This is Six Moon Designs UV umbrella. But basically any umbrella that covers you from the sun will work. Especially if you're out in a completely exposed area, like out there. And if you can hold on to it, if it's not windy, it's a good idea to have an umbrella when you are out in a exposed area to keep the sun off you. So this one's the Six Moon Designs carbon, and it's super lightweight. I think Z-Packs has one, Gossamer Gear has one. These are American companies, of course. So I don't know if there are any Canadian companies or non-American companies that make them. But again, any umbrella will cover you and protect you from the sun. And don't forget your eyes. Yes, your eyes can be damaged by the sun. So sunglasses with UVA, UVB protection, make sure that it has that label on it. UVA and UVB protection, because sometimes a cheap pair of sunglasses that you get at the gas station or the dollar store might not have that, and it might just burn your eyeballs worse than just having them bare to the sun. Yeah, don't damage your eyeballs. What do you use? Let me know in the comments below if you have found like any of this helpful. Hit the like button, comment below, and yeah, when it starts to get a little bit cooler outside and my back is not screaming at me every time I put a backpack on or take a wrong step, then Cindy Lou and I will get back out and do some hiking and backpacking. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.